It's been a minute since we had our pal, tech expert Marc Saltzman on the show. I guess the last time was in January at CES in Vegas.
It's been a while in person, but that was fun.
Good to have you, and good that it's spring.
Almost.
Yeah.
Well, officially,
yes. But that warmer weather is coming. You got a few tech stuff for the spring lovers.
Thanks for having me in.
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
Air purifiers are always a popular purchase around this time of year, and now they're part of your smart home, which is cool. So I brought with me here the 3M Filtrete Smart Air Purifier that continuously monitors and improves the air quality because of its laser-based sensor that reads particles in the air, like pollen, pet dander, dust, smoke, bacteria, viruses, and so on. And it has replaceable HEPA filters as well. What's cool is the auto mode. So it automatically adjusts the fan speed based on the quality of the air, which is what we're seeing there, with a readout on top of the unit as well as on an app. I did mention it fits into your smart home. You can use that app to also control it and see information on your phone or tablet. It also has smart speaker support. So you can say something like, ask Filtrete about the air quality, and it'll tell you in a human-like voice what's going on. So there are a couple different units based on the room size, starting at $349. So there's a medium and a large based on the size of your home. But as an allergy sufferer, I've been using these for years, but I love how smart they're getting as well. The convenience factor.
Let's take it outside.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Because we're not there yet. Obviously, we were talking about kind of the flowers kind of popping up, but let's start. Let's go to the lawns and
let's do it. Let's go outside.
couple months into the future.
Right, and I have a couple of solutions for you. So the first is Husqvarna auto mowers. I've been writing about these for years. These are robots that cut your grass. And now, for the first time, the Automower 450X EPOS, as it's called, what we're looking at here, is the very first in Canada to have a boundary wire-free model. So this does not require you to install a wire, a physical cable around your property. It'll use instead precise GPS satellite connectivity to navigate around your lawn quietly. It's only 58 decibels, which is about the volume of a conversation that we're having now. It'll stay on your property, navigate around obstacles, cut your grass for you, and as you can see, it drives itself back to the base station to charge itself up when it's done. Super cool. That's the Automower 450X. I brought it with me here in person, but again, you can use an app to set patterns. You can have a cross hatch, as it's called, like a baseball field. Very cool stuff. So it's automower.com for more.
What about the riders? Do we have riders too? Because this is a future where we're getting away from the gas stuff.
100%. Your previous guest told me that she lives in a big property. So if you like a rideable mower, Ryobi has a new family of them. It's called the 80-volt family, 80-volt HP lithium zero-turn rideable mowers that use battery. So instead of gas, which can be noisy, smelly, expensive, and it emits
and you always have to have gas around filling it up.
Right. So these run on these, and I brought one with me here as an example, these suitcase size 100 lithium ion cells that pop in to give you the performance you need. And then if you've got a 40-watt Ryobi battery, which works with, these Ryobi batteries work with over 85 different tools. Like I have a leaf blower that takes this exact battery.
Right.
You can snap that in for extra time. So very smart. I love what's called the iDrive system that is one-handed joystick-like steering for it's more comfortable, easier to control, and it's $89.98 for the 42-inch model, but Ryobi has a bunch of others as well.
Okay, let's get back in the house. Let's do some gaming.
Before we do VR,
Okay.
So spring, it wouldn't be springtime without a new MLB The Show baseball video game, and that's MLB The Show 23 out this week for PS4, PS5, and other consoles, and it plays as good as it looks. Look at the graphics here. You can step up to the plate as or against your favorite baseball team, or you can create your own. It's got a new storylines mode and so many other bells and whistles. Super fun. Starts at $79 for MLB The Show 23. And then, speaking of PlayStation, PSVR 2 just came out, which is what you're wearing right now. It looks good.
Cool.
This is the most advanced virtual reality headset on the market. It's got 4K displays, OLED displays, head tracking, eye tracking, 3D audio, haptic feedback. So this will vibrate when you're playing, and the controllers to really immerse you in these environments that PlayStation and others have cooked up. Like, for example, we've got video footage of Horizon Call of the Mountain. It's one of the launch titles, which is super immersive. You're just faking it.
I'm faking. We're not plugged in. I'm seeing a whole lot of darkness.
It's a single cable. I know, but you're good. Our viewers might have believed that. But that's $749 for PSVR VR too. Great stuff. And then finally, yes, if you are, for work or play, if you need an ultra portable laptop for the spring, it's the Asus ZenBook 14X OLED. OLED seems to be the theme here. These beautiful screens, a lot of power under the hood as well, but I love the virtually borderless display using OLED technology. Asus calls it Nano Edge. And I love that the trackpad, by the way, is not only large, but it converts into a number pad by pressing a button. I don't know if our viewers can see that, right? Oh, okay. Very cool. So for work or play, it's $7.99 to start.
The prices have really gone down on those.
They have, where the technology is improving, right? With that OLED screen, it's got a Core i7 processor. So great for your 9 to 5 work life and your 5 to 9 downtime.
Where can we find more info or follow along with all the fun that you have?
I'm on social media, so it's Marc Saltzman, Marc with a C. So I'd love to say hi on social media.
Okay. What's the chances I can make it back to the desk wearing this?
I'd like to see that.
Wearing this in the dark. All right. Thanks, Marc Saltzman, our tech expert. We'll be back with more Morning Live. Guide me.